So it should come live in a moment, and I'm going to watch it turn that DVR off. And nope, it's still on. There, it just turned the DVR off. I turned it back on. Okay, here we are. We're back again with Bertland Hope. Bertland, you are on screen now, and we're just going to go ahead and get started. How you doing, my friend?
I am good, my friend. I am good, and all is well with you?
Good. Yes, it is.
Great.
I look forward to our Saturday sessions.
I do too. It's always so much knowledge transfer. It's always great to do these sessions with you on a Saturday. Thank you for taking the time out to have me. And
okay, I gotta do an AVDW check. Something I've been trying. Do you know what I mean by that?
nope. Please, can you
AVW check. It's audio, video, DVR, and watch. So I have to take the watch off to do live streams. The reason for that is because Aaron and Gary have my cell phone number, and they can text me if something's going wrong with the stream, or if I need to look at something in the chat, and I've got a special ringtone for them that alerts me to that. I don't have, yes, Aaron's here. He's ATEX in the chat. That's Aaron. So we're all good with that. Now, so I'm going to look at, yeah, so ATEX in the chat says AVD good. And I showed the watch good because it's off. He caught me on that on a recent stream. He said, watch check. I was still wearing my watch. If I'm wearing my watch, the phone doesn't ring. It just does a little vibration. So it's not enough to get my attention. So I have to take my watch off. And I even caught myself doing it during a Tech Tales video.
Yes.
Which doesn't matter because it's not a live stream, you know?
Duh.
But I don't know, maybe it's starting to be a habit. All right, so hey, how's it going? What's up? What do you have to tell us about?
Well, everyone, it's been a great week. You know, it's been a great week. I must tell everyone it's been a great week. I just want to tell everyone thanks for checking out the live stream again. This week I had been working on, I got well, you'd call it now, I was contracted by, as you know, we have the Dancehall Archive and Research Initiative, and we had a session this week where we were talking about empowering women. We're teaching them about self-defense tips and how some practical tips about how you could defend yourself in a situation where you need to escape from an attacker. And I'm always telling us about what that self-defense is, not physical abuse or not trying to really overpower someone. It's more taking them down to escape. So after you take down someone, you should basically leave. And that's what we've been working on. We've been doing all the marketing for that and basically getting the persons ready. And as a computer life support, we basically set up, we did the technical support aspect for that session in terms of getting all the persons who were participating, getting their OBS set up, who didn't have the correct hardware, recommend hardware to be purchased. We did 2 test runs. We did one prior to get an idea of what technologies they had and the limitations they had, and see actually if they were comfortable with setting up all of these things. And we went through where we showed them the positions of where you should be placing your camera. We did like the same checks he did, the AVD check.
Yeah.
We did that.
They have their own checks. All right.
Yeah, we did that. And then also we basically, that's basically what we did. And then we hosted a Zoom session and we basically branded everything in the Zoom. And we used OBS to do that. And it was great.
So is there a video where you pretend to attack a woman and she takes you down? We want to see that.
We actually have some clippings from that session. And if you could allow me, I would just basically switch over and show everyone what we have. It's just going to take me a little.
Oh, I think we lost your audio. I don't hear you anymore, Bertland. And I don't hear any audio playing. Is there any audio on your video? Nope, I don't think we're hearing you.
Can you hear me now?
Now I hear you. Now I hear you.
Great. All right, great. So I'm going to show you guys what we basically worked on. I'm just setting up the output for that audio. And then this lady right here is Cherry Natural. So,
Cherry Natural.
Cherry Natural.
Okay. Are we supposed to be hearing audio from that video that you're playing?
Yes.
Not hearing it.
Okay, it's coming. Let me just click on it.
Turn and go into the opposite direction.
There you go.
Or cross the road. Good. And when you're walking, they normally tell you to walk facing the traffic. I know most people walk facing the traffic. So somebody will creep up on you or drive up on you or ride up on you on a back. So you walk facing the traffic so you see what is coming towards you. Okay? All right. Intuition. I can't talk enough about intuition. Everybody has intuition.
I want to just scrub through.
So listen to your
turning in the opposite direction. We know you're showing.
Right. So here's Cherry Natural in action, showing some basic technique.
Good. All right. This is another. This is a
Sorry, I kind of.
and becomes shorter.
Here we go.
Automatically, it becomes shorter. So that is 3 different techniques. Hands. Right. So the finger, 4 fingers here, 1 finger here. So what you're going to do, you're going to go against the thumb, which is 1, tight. Go against the thumb, which is 1. If you go against the 4, it's going to be harder. The only time you can go against the 4 is when it's just a cold, somebody's just annoying you.
Just of what was done, you basically see the branding and everything.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and pause that?
All right, so thank you. Let me just switch the audio, switch the video back.
And I gotta get the view back for Zoom because I brought you up
as spotlight
on that. Yeah.
Okay.
So the bottom line is that they've got the self-defense training, and you've been helping with the branding and the marketing of it. Is that it?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling us? Okay.
Yes. Awesome. So that whole look that you saw there, that was all done in OBS. So what we did was we have the archive version of it. So I basically archived it for them in that version. So when we want to do further marketing from it, we can have that information available. When you record the Zoom session, it wouldn't have all that branding. It wouldn't have the teaching aids being shown. It wouldn't have the social media for the DHA. It wouldn't have the lower third. We had the lower third also there with the person's name and the picture showing. So it would just have the Zoom only. So
Okay.
yeah.
So how about what's going on with your two clients?
Yes. So we have Romaine, and Romaine has been sending me 2 parts. She's basically trying to get 2 recommendations for 2 power supplies, and she sent me the links to them. I'm going to copy them and share them with you in the chat. You can bring them up on your screen.
Okay.
All right. So the first one is this one. So participants chat, more chat. Everyone chat. That's the first one I sent right there. I'll get the second one. Happy birthday, Catherine. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you there, Catherine. Happy birthday. I was trying to text it, but guess what? I can't at you. I don't know how to at you in YouTube. So happy birthday, Catherine. Everybody, it's Catherine Huserman's birthday, and she basically is a great lady. You know, you should all just shout her out and big her up today. You know, show her some love. Send her, if you're near to her, give her a hug from me and Doug, you know. You get this yeah.
All right, this birthday jingle brought to you by Bertland Hope.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I see a whole bunch of greetings in chat. Let's just say hello to some people out loud. There's, of course, Catherine Anna Hauserman, her birthday today. Tim Sowell, Darren Gilholm, and Alan Barsness, and Guard Tactic. That is Bertland, if
I need to change that
know
name.
that. And let's see, Atex, which is Aaron. Yeah, let's see, Catherine, John Lewis. There's John Lewis. Hello, John. And then Gary Weisenberger. Welcome, Gary. And Blackwatch. Hello, Blackwatch. Good to see you. All right. I think that covers everybody. So, you said that she's been sending you alternate power supply, and did you paste that into chat?
Yes, in the chat. Wrong chat, I pasted it.
No, I don't think it came through because you're not a moderator. I'm going to assign you moderator status and then try posting that again.
Okay. Okay. Let me
to post links, you have to be a moderator. I'm happy to give that to anyone for posting links. Just don't do the
promote
banning of people and deleting their comments and things like that, because I want to do that stuff.
Okay.
All right.
I'm pulling it up now. I just copy this one.
So this is an alternate power supply she's asking about, and I suggested before we started the video today that you ask her why. What is it that attracts you about this? Not in a challenging way, but just so that you understand better what she's trying to achieve. Bertland, move your head around a little. Oh, you were gone. I was going to say, you were frozen or gone. I saw you so still. I thought you were concentrating on something. I was going to say, hey, move your head around a little bit so we know you're
The internet just said it said your internet connection is unstable. And then when I paste the link, what I was saying is that when I paste the link in the chat, it's too long. The link is too long. It's too long.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah, so I pasted them in the Zoom chat.
In the Zoom chat. Oh, okay.
Yes,
well, let me go grab it from there.
Please, thanks.
This will be fun. Click on chat. I see it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And then, well, now here's a little demonstration of something that's kind of fun for me. I did a Control-C copy on my streaming computer, but I don't have a chat window open there. So I'll go over to this computer and open up the chat. And because they're both signing in with a Microsoft account, and because I use the paste buffer or the clipboard buffer, I should be able to paste it over here. So what I put on the clipboard by copying, I can access it on my other computers.
Yeah, that's neat. That is neat.
So here I just click send, and oh, that's 416 characters, and they only allow 200 characters on a chat message. That's why it's not working. So, oh, I know how to do it. I know what we'll do is I'll just bring it up on Amazon
and then copy it from there
on my computer number 2. No, I don't need to put. I won't put the link in chat. I'll just show what it is, and so anybody can search that part item. So here I'm going to bring up my computer number 2. This is it. And so you're not going to see it come up on Zoom, Bertland. You're going to see it come up on the YouTube video, because I think you're monitoring that on another screen, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on the cell phone for the YouTube.
Yeah,
so you're going to the same things.
Yeah, you're going to see this on the cell phone. You're not going to see this on Zoom. So that's the power supply. This power supply that she's inquiring about as an alternative. $35. Wow. What was the price of the other one that you had currently on our parts list?
Let me tell you that quickly. Need to pull up that quickly. Putting it up now.
Let's see. I'm looking at Catherine's comments. I don't think she likes it much. Multiple occurrences of the word no, and one occurrence of the word suck. So I'm thinking she doesn't like that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well, let's find out more about it. Find out why, because she said that she has a 500 watt white power supply. So maybe she had a white power supply on her list, but this power supply is 500 watts. So the 500 watt comment doesn't make a difference in my mind. It's EVGA, which is that's a reasonably good brand. So, Catherine, I see that you do not like it, but it only has 2 years of warranty and not a good PSU. Okay, can you tell us why? What about it is not a good PSU? I don't know if she'll, just maybe experiential. I mean, I have no idea what it is. I have a graveyard. This is a white PSU. It has no certification. Okay.
No certification.
It has no certification. Can't say that I have done any learnings about certifications. Okay, well, okay, it is a white PSU below the rank of bronze. Okay, so she's saying this is a white PSU. What does white? It doesn't. I don't think she's referring to the color white.
No.
I think that is that some kind of an industry term for like a generic?
I'm trying.
Let's see. Here's a label on the side. What does that say? It's got all kinds of sticker things here. Those look like some kind of certifications. Over here it says 500 watt certified power supply. White is below bronze. I don't know the meaning of white or bronze. Somebody's ranking charts or something.
Yeah.
Maybe you should. And if it is fugly and non-modular.
Non-modular, fugly. I like the word.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to break down the that word she's got in caps. I think she's just making a very strong dislike of it. So I'm going to suggest that you continue that conversation, perhaps with Catherine through your Facebook contact with her.
Sure.
And
we're here now.
And you're you take what you learn to your client.
Yes.
And it's you and your client are the authority on making the choice. But Catherine's input you should take very, very seriously and get specifics. Okay, what else? What else with her?
Actually, that's the only thing. Yeah,
that's where you're at with her. Okay.
Yeah.
So she has. Did she already buy No, she hasn't bought a case yet.
No, she hasn't bought the case.
But she does have some parts, and those are the parts that we started with. It was, I think, the CPU,
the GPU, yes.
GPU,
the motherboard.
Good thing these days that she has the GPU, right? That's
the motherboard and the processor, the Ryzen 7.
All right. So that's strolling along that project. What was your next client?
Deandra. That was the young lady that does the insurance. She's a little bit hard to get in touch with. So
all right.
nothing,
so that's
nothing
also
there. Yeah, nothing there.
Also kind of struggling. And what's going on with your presence for trying to attract other clients? Are you active? Are you active in that currently, or what's going on?
I'm using the new design that we did. I'm actually using that now currently on my social media, and I wasn't doing any promotion on myself last week because I was working on that thing. So what I think happened now though is I can use that project, the final thing, and use that as like to show people what I am capable of. So I could use like a piece of that as like a little jingle, you know, to show and say you can get this quality meeting going in your Zoom if you partner with Computer Live Support or get tech support on Computer Live Support.
I just noticed you've got the name changed in your Zoom title.
Yes.
Bertland Hope Computer Life Support. Cool.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Boy, I've got these two computers just are not cooperating with playing the YouTube, monitoring it at all, but looks like the stream's still healthy. At 10 viewers showing on that number right now. Maybe one or two of them are me, one of them are you.
Yeah, one of them is me.
Yeah. So yes, in response to Blackwatch, Catherine answered that the client already has a GPU that she bought some time back.
Yeah.
It is called, okay, there it is. 80 plus, it sucks. It is called white. And then she shows those color levels: white, bronze, gold, platinum, titanium. Interesting. I'm totally not educated in that. I think people know that I don't typically build
PCs,
custom computers. That's not been my business. I watch Carrie do it, and I built one. I have one that I built on my channel for a friend of mine for his flight simulator.
Nice.
And there is. I've had an email communications with a name that I'm probably not going to be able to think of right now, and I probably shouldn't start too much talking about him, but kind of similar to you, he wants to start a business on the side, but building custom PCs. That's what he wants to focus on.
Yes.
So we might have some sessions with him, and that would be fun to do.
Sure,
okay. So we had a little conversation before we started that we might have this one fairly short because I've got a lot of things on my plate today, and you've kind of been just what are we going to say? In cruise mode with other things taking your attention, and I want to emphasize: don't beat yourself up over guilt, thinking that you need to be putting all your attention into this IT support business on the side, because it is on the side, and it's not going to be able to get your full attention. And some weeks you're going to be able to put more attention on it, and other weeks are less. Just know that right now, this week, you are farther ahead than you were 2 weeks ago. And then you were farther ahead than you were a month before that. So, have your sights aimed such that you feel a level of confidence. 2 weeks from now, you're going to be able to say that you have moved the needle forward. Maybe a lot, maybe a little bit, but you have moved the needle forward, and keep doing that. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. You might have a perception in your mind that it's going to take you a year to get this side business really rolling. And that's fine for you to have that perception now. But I prefer not to call it a goal, but rather an objective, a direction. I don't like calling things like that a goal, because you don't know what else is going to happen in your life between now and then. And if you get to that date a year ahead and you evaluate that you're not as far ahead as you had decided today that you should be, then that's going to be a discouraging thing. And for my constitution, for my makeup, that doesn't work well for me. Always keeping the focus of moving the needle forward, and I know that I will get there. But what that date's going to be, I just don't hang my self-worth on that. And that has been very much the way it's been with this YouTube channel. I started pursuing doing something with publishing videos to try to, share the value of what I've learned over the years, and provide some other form of outlet for providing services. And it's evolved over time quite a bit, and I ran across barriers, and I re-engineered how I was going to do it. And I know some people have seen the videos that are on my personal channel. I have a series of videos for solving a Rubik's Cube, and I put that onto one of those training, Udemy, I think it was. Checking out that as a model for finding another revenue source. And the only reason I did Rubik's Cube is because I could do that in a short, it was a finite training course I could do. So I've modified several times. And my last biggest breakthrough was when I discovered Kerry Holzman. That was 2 years ago, when I discovered he was just turning the camera on and doing actual work in front of the camera on live streaming. Wow, that was a big answer, because I'd also done a lot of learning how to do video editing. I went through a video editing course with our local, what do they call it? Community access channel. So I learned how to run those big TV studio cameras, and how to run their, what's their big control consoles. I'm trying to remember the word. I almost have the word of that on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, it's a great big media console, and you wear headsets, and you're giving direction to the camera crew and the support crew and stuff. It was crazy fun. But yeah, so have that objective, great. Keep that objective firm in your mind, and it's okay if it evolves a little bit now and then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to look at chat here, and if we don't have anything else that we really want to talk about, then we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Thank you, Blackwatch.
Yeah. Let's see.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Doug.
Bertland. Let's see. Blackwatch. Bertland, you do not want all the years in your rearview mirror. Believe me, all things in their time. Very good. Very good. Outstanding. Thank you. Thank you, everybody in chat. They're over here, right? I keep pointing to them over here. They're right there. thank you for being with us. Thank you for encouraging and supporting Bertland. And have a great week for everybody. All right. We'll call out a wrap. And let's see, what do I end this thing? I click up here. Yeah, I guess I would do that right here. I'll just put up my email address and then we'll click out. There's the email address if you want to reach out to me for anything. And we're done. Have a great day. Catch you later. Goodbye.